freak electrical storm ravages harmony. And local witch loses her powers, saving lives.
How do I look?
Okay. I'd be lying if I didn't say you were a beautiful, beautiful bride.
Oh, thanks, Tabitha. I can't believe I'm really marrying Miguel.
Oh. Well, after loving him virtually all your life, your dream is finally coming true.
No, it really is, isn't it? Well, I'm so glad that you and Endora are going to go now that you're not a witch anymore.
Oh, yes. Well, about the wedding. Actually...
Look at you. You look so beautiful.
Oh, thanks, Dad. This is the happiest day of my life.
And I'm so happy for you. You know, you, Miguel, and Maria have a wonderful life ahead of you.
Well, if we're half as happy as you and Mom were, then it will be. You know, I'll never forgive myself for hurting you both.
Hey, we all make mistakes. And what matters most is that we learn from them, okay? And you have. I want you to be happy, and I know that Grace does too.
Thanks, Dad. I love you.
I love you too.
Blah, blah, blah.
I just wish Jess could have made it back in time for the wedding.
Yeah, having Jess here would make things perfect, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but I completely understand. I mean, completing rehab is more important than my wedding.
I think they're both important.
So do I.
Jess! Sorry! Oh, my God!
Did you think I could let you get married without a big hug from me?
My disguise will allow me to stay here in church long enough so I can see Pilar and her loved ones arrive for the ceremonies. When I think of their smiling, happy faces, naively believing that today marks the start of a wonderful future. Little do they know that today marks the end of their lives. Every last one of them.
You know, it looks like the florist has been here already. No easy feat considering the roads are still out from last night's storm.
Oh, you're right. I'm going to go check in the bride's room. I'm going to make sure that the bouquets are here, okay?
Mama, wait. Something's missing.
Everything seems fine, Mijo.
Seems fine to me, too.
The runner? The white aisle runner that the brides and the bridal party walk on?
Oh, my goodness, you're right. You know what? I think they keep it downstairs in the basement. I'll go see if I can find it.
We'll come with you.
My plan to avenge my husband's and children's deaths is working perfectly. The bomb is planted, activated, and ticking down the time until it explodes. Such big bang for my buck. Pilar's family have made it so easy for me to exact my revenge. I don't have to hunt them all down one by one. No, they are all here today, so I can slaughter the lot of them all at once. I really should call one of the women instrumental in setting this all in motion. The woman who helped me to kill Pilar's poor lovesick daughter, Teresa.
Today is the day we renew our vows.
Sugar, Oh, no thank you, Gertrude. Some of us are watching our figures.
You know, I still don't know if it's a good idea that we're seeing each other before the wedding. It's bad luck.
You know, normally I would agree. But after surviving last night's attempted mass murder, I think we're pretty much immune to anything else bad happening. Oh, Gertrude, would you get that, please?
Sure. Yeah. Hello?
Gwen, is that you?
No, it isn't.
But you picked up her phone. Who am I speaking to? Gwen's madre?
Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are my passion for life.
Last night's storm was something else.
Out of this world.
I guess you heard about everyone being poisoned at the church.
Shocking. And to think, Vicky and Vincent were the poisoners.
They must be planning to plead insanity because they said we were all dead and that you brought us back to life because you're a witch with supernatural powers.
I can honestly say, Sam, I'm not a witch.
I know. You know, you've been the best friend and neighbor that I could have wished for.
Thank you, Sam. Frankly, I couldn't imagine living anywhere else.
I'm so glad you were able to leave rehab and meet me before my wedding. I just wish you could be there. I would love for you to be my maid of honor.
I know, I would too, but the program is very strict. Weddings are a no-no. All that booze and all that family drama, that's probably worse. But once my sobriety's set in stone, I'll come back and be a full member of the family.
I can't wait. Oh, I know it was so hard for you to get away from Spike and all those drugs.
It helps having little Sam with me at rehab. He's a constant reminder of what I have to live for.
That's great, Jess.
I really am starting over, Kay. I'm going back to college to get my degree and see where things go with Reese.
Wait, Reese Durkee?
He heard I was in rehab through Simone, and we've been in touch. And, well, he's thinking about leaving Boston to move back to Harmony.
Oh, my God. I have got to tell Miguel.
Oh, I'm so glad you two are finally getting married.
I know, I've loved him my whole life.
Even when he loved Charity. When I think of all the plots and schemes you had just to break them up.
Oh, don't.
No, everything you did for love, Kay, and I get that now. I'm just glad you're happy. You deserve it.
Thanks, Jess. Well, you deserve to be happy, too, and you will be. I know it.
Thank you.
Kay's right. We've been back on track.
Onward and upward.
I just wish Mom were here so she could see that we're all okay.
She knows, Kay. Grace knows.
I haven't the heart to tell them their happiness won't last. The end is coming for Harmony and everyone in it. That's why Endora and I must leave post-haste. Or even we may not make it out of here.
Louise, careful, mijo.
What?
You're gonna get your tux all dirty before the wedding.
That's it?
Yeah.
You make it sound like there's a bomb in here.
Who is this?
Oh, well, this is Gertrude, the nanny. May I ask who's calling?
No, you may not. Just put Gwen on the phone.
Why do I think I heard this voice before? Well, just a minute. There's this woman on the phone, but she just won't say who she is.
That's pretty rude.
Okay, thank you, Gertrude.
More coffee, Mr. Winter?
Thank you.
This is Gwen.
Buenos dias, Gwen. I understand things have been going quite well for you since we last spoke.
Oh my God, it's Juanita Vasquez.
That you are remarrying poor dead Teresa's inamorata today?
Okay, how did you know that?
It's big news, querida. 4 weddings? It must be the talk of Harmony.
You know where we are.
See, and I'm on my way to join you.
What are you planning on doing?
Oh, well, I don't want to ruin my surprise. You'll know soon enough.
Will you at least give me a hint?
Oh, I'm sorry I won't make your wedding. But I'm sure it will be a real blast.
Ah, shoot. It's locked.
Oh, great. Honestly, if it's not one thing, it's another.
Well, let's go see if we can find someone with a key.
Where is that idiot assistant of mine? He should be here checking that the bomb is set to explode, but no, of course, I have to do everything myself.
Sister!
Damn, it's Pilar.
Sister, wait! I need to talk to you. I need your help.
If Pilar recognizes me, I'll have to kill.
Well, Miguel should be at the church right now, so we should probably get going.
Yeah, let's, oh, almost forgot. This came for you this morning.
What's from? It's from Simone. Oh.
She's still in New Orleans with TC and Whitney after Vincent murdered a lesbian lover, Ray, right?
Yeah. Okay, it says, Dear Kay, I'm so sorry I can't be there for your special day, but helping Whitney with Miles and the baby and Daddy is practically a full-time job. God knows it's about time you married Miguel, and I'll be there with you in spirit. I wish you two and Maria the best, now and always. P.S. I couldn't resist sending you something new for your big day. I hope you like it. Love, Simone. Oh, so sweet.
Yeah, so thoughtful, isn't it, Simone?
Ah, they're beautiful.
Oh, they're lovely.
Oh my gosh, they're so pretty. They're on.
Oh, geez, that was so sweet of Simone.
I know it was.
Gorgeous.
It was, wasn't it?
You know, I'll never forget how Simone stood up for me to Spike. His threats didn't scare her in the least. Simone and Paloma really tried to help me break free of Spike. I mean, Simone even sent me letters when I was in rehab telling me that I could make a clean break from Spike without losing my baby. And she was right.
Simone and Paloma have been such great friends to us.
I know. I can't wait to catch up with them after rehab.
Well, I'm going to talk to them, and I'm going to tell them that you look fabulous. Oh, gosh. Okay, well, you know what? We should probably get going and give little Sam a big kiss from me.
I will. I love you, Kay.
I love you too, Jess.
Jess, honey. Got to get you back to the rehab place before we go to church.
Tabitha, bye, Kate.
Bye, Jess.
Come on, honey. We really got to go.
Yeah.
So, I'll see you and Adora at the church?
Well, okay, actually, I'm not sure about coming to the church.
Oh, come on, Tabitha, please. I really want you and Adora to be there. It would mean so much to me.
Well, we'll see, dear. But anyway, I do have a little gift for you. Actually, Cleopatra gave this to me on my wedding day.
Oh, my gosh. The Cleopatra gave this to you? Oh, Tabitha.
Yes. Unfortunately, I wound up helping her die. But, you know, I was a witch with a job to do.
You were married in ancient Egypt?
No, yes, I've been married dozens of times down through the ages. Needless to say, I've survived all my husbands.
Wow.
But the point is that I've always cherished this bracelet. As I cherish you, my dear.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I love you, Tabitha. You and Dora.
We love you too, sweetheart. Now, off you go. Run off to the church. Miguel is waiting to make you his wife.
Happiest day of my life.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, poor Kay. Oh, poor everyone. Unless some miracle happens. This is the last day of everyone's life in harmony.
Gwen, is everything all right?
Yeah. That was just the salon calling. They were calling to say my mother may be running a little bit late for the wedding.
Ceremony's not for a couple hours, though.
Yeah, I know. I guess she's getting a lot done.
It takes a while to give all 4 hooves a pedicure.
So, Gertrude, would you please check on the children?
Oh, sure.
Okay, so I have been thinking.
That Gertrude deserves a raise. I couldn't agree with you more.
Actually, I was thinking about our honeymoon. I really want to leave today, right after the ceremony.
Well, Gwen, I kind of wanted to spend some time with the children. Little Ethan and Jane, we're not going to see a lot of them after they go on their trip with Pilar.
I know, but it's our honeymoon, and the kids are going to be way too tired from the wedding to want to stay up late. Can you please tell me we can leave today?
Okay. I want the truth. What is going on? What's the rush with leaving for our honeymoon so soon?
Sister, excuse me, but do you know where the key to this closet is? It's locked, and I need to get in there to get some things out for today's weddings.
I can't let Pilar find the bomb. I'm sorry. I have no idea where it is.
Okay, thank you. I'll go check with the church office.
I don't think there's anyone up there.
Oh, there's always someone there. Oh, wait, you're the new sister. We met yesterday.
Yes, now I remember.
No wonder you seem familiar to me.
No wonder.
I still feel like, I don't know, like we've met prior to yesterday. You sure our paths haven't crossed before?
Dora, haven't you misbehaved enough lately?
What are you talking about?
Well, why have you materialized as a teenager?
Oh, I didn't know I had.
Oh. Well, we all make mistakes. Just zap yourself back to being my little witchlet. You've got plenty of time to be a teenager.
It's not working.
Well, try again. Oh, dear. I was afraid something like this would happen.
What?
Well, because I'm no longer a witch, I think that you're losing some of your witchiness, too.
My powers were fine last night.
Yes, well, they'll come and go, in and out, probably at the most inopportune moments.
Oh, bummer.
Tell me, Pumpkin, before you went to sleep last night, were you dreaming about being a teenager?
Well, I thought if I were older, you couldn't make me leave Harmony.
Well, that's where you're wrong, because we are leaving this town now. before the final curtain comes down on our poor little hamlet.
But I want to go to the wedding first.
No, we can't do that. That would be too dangerous.
After last night's deadly dinner, what else could go wrong?
You have been around long enough to know that that is a very silly question. I have got a terrible feeling that these 4 weddings are going to signal the beginning of the end for everyone.
Come on, Mom. Please, can't we just go to the wedding? Please?
No, Indora.
Please!
No, Indora.
We're going.
Don't you dare!
Oh, we're here, Mom. We might as well just enjoy ourselves.
Dora, I will not be the pawn of a rebellious teenager. Now, will you please zap us back home right this minute? We still have to gather up our things and leave town to go to Nurse Precious. We'll be guilty of cruelty to animals if we leave that simian in charge of Norma and Edna much longer. Go.
Tabitha? How did you get here before we did? And you weren't even dressed when we left.
No. Well, I got dressed in the car, as my great niece Doreen was driving us here.
You didn't mention that you had company before.
No, I didn't want to steal Jessica's thunder in surprising case.
Well, I'm just glad you're here.
Oh.
Well, I'm gonna go check on Noah. Nice to have met you. Okay.
I thought you lost your powers and you're not a witch anymore.
I'm not. Dora zapped us here.
Are you a teenager again?
Yeah. My powers are whacked since Mom lost hers. I'm just glad I managed to get us both here in time for your wedding.
Me too. I'm so glad you're here. And you know what? I don't care what that prophecy said. I know that we're all going to live happily ever after.
I wish that were true, Kay, but I just don't see it happening.
All right, what is going on here? Why do you want to leave so soon after the ceremony?
I am just so eager to start our honeymoon. Picture it, okay? Us leaving from the church, rose petals coming down. It's just such a perfect romantic way to start our life together.
This really means a lot to you, doesn't it?
It really does, more than you know. Please do this for me. Do this for us. I promise to make you happy you did.
All right. We will leave for our honeymoon right after we leave the church.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, Gertrude, you're back.
Oh, yes. The children are just fine.
Well, then it's all set. This is going to be perfect. What a perfect way to start our life together this time around. I am so excited to be your wife all over again. So I better get ready and pack my things for the church. So, Gertrude, just want to remind you that I'm watching you. And I meant what I said this morning. Try to do anything at all to mess up this ceremony, and you're going to regret it.
This morning? I didn't talk to Gwen this morning.
I'm sure we never met prior to yesterday.
Well, okay. I'm not one to argue with a sister. But I don't know, there's something so familiar about you. I just can't put my finger on it. I don't know. Perhaps it'll come to me later.
Perhaps.
All right, I'm going to go to the office now and get that key.
Mom, I got the key from the janitor. I'll get the runner out of the closet.
Good. It was nice seeing you again. And maybe by the next time I see you, I will have figured out who you remind me of.
They cannot open that closet door. They will find the bomb if they do.
Okay, you two go on inside and get a good seat, okay?
You go inside, Indora. I'm just going to stay out here and get a breath of fresh air.
Okay.
She's so giddy about marrying Miguel, she's forgotten about the prophecy. She's forgotten about the disaster that's coming to Harmony.
It's so strange that the closet's locked. It didn't used to be.
That's because there's not usually a bomb in it, set to destroy the church and everyone you love, Pilar.
Hey, forget the closet, you guys. Turns out the runner was upstairs all along, and they're putting it down right now.
Oh.
All right, well, give the key back to the janitor.
My plan almost ruined by a carpet runner. Well, I will not be stopped. I am more determined than ever to see Pilar and her family dead.
Gertrude, there's something I wanted to say to you.
Oh?
I wanted to thank you for saving my life last night. I don't think I would be here right now if it weren't for you.
I'm just glad you're okay. You know, I couldn't bear it if anything happened to you. Well, you know, Jane and Jonathan, they were just devastated. I mean, you are their father, and, well, little Ethan, now that you're adopting him.
Actually, there's something else I wanted to tell you, and I couldn't tell Gwen.
What is that?
Well, last night at the church, when I was affected by the poison, I saw a woman watching over me. She had long brown hair. She had big brown eyes. She had a beautiful smile. And when I saw her, I felt love. I felt happiness. And it was Teresa. And she was there, Gertrude. Gertrude, Teresa was there. I know you probably think I'm crazy. I'm not. I'm not. As sure as I'm standing here, Teresa was at that church last night.
You're right, Ethan. I was.
Mr. Winthrop, how is that possible?
She is dead.
I know she's dead, but it doesn't matter. I know what I felt. She was there.
I bet she wishes she could have been.
Yeah, maybe that's what I'm wishing for, too. Because she couldn't have been there, right? There's no way. Maybe I was hallucinating from the poison or something, but oh my God, it was so real. It felt so real, and I just wish that...
You just wish what?
I wish I could hold her. Wish I could be with her and just touch her again. You know, I'd give anything in the world for that.
I'm sure she would give anything to be with you, Ethan, anything. But I can't take the chance. I can't.
Well, now that we got the carpet runner crisis under control, all we have to do is wait for our brides to walk down the aisle.
I kind of want to stop by the bride's room real quick and see Kay.
What are you doing? Are you going to try and freak her out?
No, I know. Brides think it's bad luck to see the groom before the wedding.
It is bad luck. Okay, just calm down. Kay will be walking down that aisle looking beautiful. You will get to see her soon enough, okay?
I can't wait. I love her so much. Even if she is a witch.
I can't wait to marry Fancy, too. We have been through so many obstacles. I'm really hoping that this time is the time.
Do you think you love Fancy more than Sheridan?
More? I don't know. It's just different. You know? You think that you love Kay more than you love Charity?
No, you're right. It's different.
Yeah.
I think starting out as friends blinded me to the fact that Kay is the person I've felt closest to my whole life. I mean, things would have gone much smoother had I seen that a lot sooner.
Probably. Hey, but you know it now, right, little brother?
And I'll never forget it.
Oh, there you are. I have something for you from Kay.
Yeah?
Nothing for you.
Kay is something else.
Oh, yeah? Well, she's filling your head with ideas for the wedding night already? Come on, let me tell you. What?
Say that.
Mama, I'm a father. I know the drill.
I know, but you're still my youngest son, and you're too sweet and innocent to have body thoughts.
Body thoughts? You're pretty funny when you get flustered.
Okay, fine, never mind.
If I write something to her, will you take it back to her?
Yes, as long as it's G-rated.
Fine, never mind then.
Miguel.
Well, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Haha.
Is Fancy here?
I don't think so, but she should be here soon. I'm anxious to see Paloma, too. She went to get her hair done this morning, but she's going to get dressed here. I can't wait to help her, Mio.
Wow. Okay. This is really amazing, isn't it? 3 of your children getting married on the same day. I wonder if we're setting some sort of family record.
As far as Harmony's concerned, I think we are.
Yeah. It's too bad Teresa isn't here. That would be some foursome.
It would be Teresa's dream come true.
The limo is here to take us to the church.
Okay, I'll get my tux.
I already have it. It's in the car with my gown. Why don't we just get ready at the church?
Okay, I need the luggage for the honeymoon, though.
It's already in the car. It's packed and ready to go, so we can leave for our honeymoon right from the ceremony.
I thought you were spending the evening here with Jane, Little Ethan, and Jonathan, and before leaving tomorrow.
There has been a change of plans.
I see.
Let's just go to the church now so we don't have to rush when we get there. I have waited for this moment for so long. I want to enjoy every second of it.
I'm really glad that you're so happy about this.
I am beyond happy. Our recommitment ceremony is going to be perfect, just like the rest of our lives together. Ethan, I can't believe it. I mean, this is it. This is actually happening. This is the beginning of our happily ever after.
And the end of my dream of a life with Ethan and our children.
I feel like I'm carrying my own rope to my own hanging. I cannot believe this. Gwen is actually going to be with Ethan after everything she and her mother have done. I could sabotage this without looking suspicious. I would, but I can't.
Hey, Gertrude. I was hoping to see you.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, I just went back to the sanctuary, to the place where I thought I had seen Teresa.
Oh?
Yeah, I was just hoping to feel her presence.
And could you?
No, I couldn't.
Well, I guess she went back to where she came from then, huh?
Well, if she was here at all, I think the poison that I ingested is playing some tricks on my mind or something.
You don't really believe that now, do you?
You caught me. I don't know what to believe anymore. I really don't. All I know is that she's gone. And that I've lost the love of my life.
Well, you still have Gwen.
It's not the same. You should know. I mean, you lost the one love of your life, right?
Are you holding up?
Well, as soon as Ethan recommits to Gwen, we're going back, Mama.
I'm sorry, Mia. You know, Teresa, if I were you, I would leave as soon as your siblings get married. I mean, you should be here watching Ethan recommit to Gwen. It's a lot. It's going to be very painful for you.
Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, watching Ethan commit to Gwen is just going to kill me.
You nervous?
No, just excited. Can't wait to marry Kay.
Yeah, me too. I mean, marry Fancy. Hope she finally got here.
You know, you might want to turn that thing off. You don't want it to ring during the ceremony.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay.
Yeah. Text message.
From Fancy?
Nope. Sheridan.
She wishing you luck?
No, actually, she says I shouldn't marry Fancy and that I need to speak to her. Well, that can't be good. No, not usually.
Oh, Maria looks so cute going down the aisle as the flower girl.
Isn't she, though? Miguel's beaming like the proud papa he is.
And then Dora looks so proud of her little best friend.
It's almost time. My little girl, all grown up.
Oh, Dad.
Miguel's a very lucky man.
Well, I'm lucky too. I have wanted to marry him practically my entire life. And it's finally happening.
Well, you and Miguel have a very special love. And I know the two of you are going to be very happy together.
Thanks, Dad. And I know now that you love Ivy the way that I love Miguel, and I'm okay with that.
Thank you. You know, I loved your mother very much. And I'm so sorry that she's not here, but... Now, Ivy was my first love. And I never got over losing her any more than she got over losing me, so I just...
I understand. I really do. Sit.
I love you.
I love you too.
Now let's get you hitched.
The first wedding has started, with 3 more to go. And then, my little wedding gift is set to explode. Oh, I wish I could be here to see death rain down on Pilar and her loved ones firsthand. But then I would die too, and that is not a part of my plan. Now I will leave here and watch the church implode from a safe distance. This is really it. After all these years of wanting to get my revenge on Pilar and her loved ones, I'm finally getting it. With one glorious and deadly explosion. Soon, very soon, Pilar and her loved ones will be dead.
Go in.
No, we can't, Endora.
Why not?
I may not be a witch anymore, but I still have gut feelings. And I have a very strong gut feeling that something bad is going to happen here.